Hi, I'm Wendy Durrwachter, and I'm a composer here in Duluth, Minnesota. And I'm so honored that the Duluth Superior Symphony Orchestra has commissioned a symphonic work for me. And it will be premiering next week on November 4th, and I hope you join us. And I'm just here to tell you a little bit about it. When I met with Durrwachter for coffee to discuss this, he very generously said, you can write whatever you want, just make sure it's about the region. And that was really great for me because I've already written things about this region. I'm very inspired by the landscape and the waterways. And so it was really great to take it one step further in a large work. I was so excited to have so many instruments to get to play with. And so I was inspired by the geology of the region. I really love thinking about all of the processes that were at play to make this landscape. Anytime I drive from Duluth up to Grand Marais, and you can just see the way the landscape is shaped. It's really, especially in the wintertime, when the trees are bare, but there's no snow, you can really see all the bedrock exposed. And so the first movement is actually, this entire piece is a bunch of snapshots in time. And so the first movement is, it starts minimally and builds into maybe the largest sound of the whole piece. It is the Earth's crust breaking open with volcanic fire. And I introduce a fire motif for this. And then it runs its course and then transitions into a very icy portrayal with that one of the glacial periods. And here I introduce the ice motif. And then these motives, I play with them kind of throughout the whole piece. They come back and they morph every time the landscape or the I don't know, general mood of what's going on changes, they adjust to. And so the second movement is another snapshot, and I'm imagining tree roots forming over the bedrock that has been left behind. And when I go hiking, I love to imagine all of these I like to think about the tree roots that I'm walking over and how deep they go and how they've built such strong networks where they're sharing nutrients and water. And that really fascinates me. So this is an imagining of the tree root systems forming. And then that transitions into the bog-like area. So now I'm imagining kind of an an underworld filled with water, slow-moving water, which is the bog fen section. I think bogs are so magical and they're completely underrated and overlooked, but anyone that's spent time in the Boundary Waters would easily understand when you get to canoe right up next to these areas and imagine what kind of life forms are there that you can't see. And so that next portion of movement 2 is a very mysterious section. And then the final movement starts with an aurora borealis over, I don't know, this world I created. It's kind of maybe still water. It was interesting at the night that I really fleshed out the aurora borealis with all sorts of ideas at the piano and just penciled them down and chicken scratching. When I finished, I went on social media and saw that all these people were rushing outside and up the shore to see this amazing aurora borealis, and I was so excited that I could just walk outside and walk across this like icy layer of snow and lie down and watch it. And so I did that for a while, and I got to come back inside and adjust some of the sounds I had written down. So that was pretty surreal. And that section transitions into different waterways as they start moving faster and faster. I like to think of how many different bodies of water we have up here. It's such a big variety. But ultimately, this movement ends with a really grandiose drainage of water over the Superior Hiking Trail escarpment into Lake Superior, the grandest lake in the world, right here. And so, yeah, it was a lot of fun to write this. And I'm so honored to know so many of the musicians in the DSSO, and they're all so talented, and I'm so excited that they're willing to learn this and make it come to life. So I hope you will join us, and I hope you enjoy the concert.